about the sex education. Guys, one more wee awareness video, right? And this time it's about the sex education that they're teaching your children in Scotland. Right, so in Scotland we currently have a sex education called RSHP. Right, you can go into www.rshp.scot website. Expose Scotland also have a Facebook public group, which is It's Not Sex Education, It's Sexualisation. So go and join that group, guys, and there's loads of information about what they're teaching your children in school. Now this is part of a global sex education, sexualisation, sexuality, experiment education, right? So they're experimenting with your children's sexuality and your children are the test subjects. Right, so what they're going to do is legalise sex with children, right, as much as you don't want to believe it's true, right, and they're going to do it through a sex education programme through state schools, and they sexualise your children for 4 years old. Currently in Scotland, they're teaching your children at 4 in certain schools that I have got it in. It's coming into all your schools, guys, even the Catholic schools that think they're holding it off. I've seen legislation that the government have made to give the ministers more powers to tell the schools what to do, right, so it's coming. So even if you think you've held it off, it's still coming. Right, it's called RSHP. This is teaching children for 4 years of age that they can change and experiment with gender. Right, and they can change their name in school, use a different toilet, and they'll give them a change of clothes. So your wee girl could be pretending to be Bobby. And part of that is that they have to keep it a secret for the parents. So you're having to know, and they have to encourage it. They have to encourage gender exploration with your children. So your children start behaving like, start pretending to be the other sex, right? This is child exploitation and it's sexual abuse. Children are also getting taught stuff that they're not old enough to understand, therefore they're teaching younger children in the family it. Therefore they're sexually abusing and touching younger family members' children because they're innocent and they're only trying to teach them what they've learned in school. So to give you a wee idea, I'm going to bring the booklets along, right? This is some of the stuff that they're teaching 8-year-olds, right? How to have full sex, and this is the images they're showing them. So if you want to attend Glasgow George Square on the 23rd, I'll give you information booklets to spread out in your area. I've got boxes of them, right? I've also got a written notice for your schools, which is a letter, because not only does this education enable lots of other things, it enables the state to administer medication to your children without your consent. For 8 years old, your children can then consent to certain medications, puberty blockers included. Scotland has already been giving puberty blockers to 9-year-old autistic children for 9 years in the Sandyford. For nobody that knows, go and Google it. Right, this is child abuse. They're experimenting on their children in Scotland. Autistic children are getting told they're gender confused. So we need to start standing up for our children, guys.